What is going on, everybody? Anthony Joshua had a rematch this past weekend against the champion Andy the Destroyer Ruiz. It was a great match. Some people said that it was boring. Not to me. Both of them, Ruiz and Joshua, came out fighting exactly how I expected. Joshua had Klitschko style. I guess he had a Klitschko in a training camp, showing him a few stuff, what he needed to do in order to win. And Andy, the Destroyer Ruiz, I actually had my money bet on Andy Ruiz to win the rematch because I didn't see. This is personally, I didn't see how Anthony Joshua gonna come out and defeat somebody who comes in on the inside, know how to cut the ring off, and throw fast combination. Going to the second fight, I was expecting Ruiz to stick to the game plan that he did in the first fight, which is counter every time Anthony Joshua throw one punch, Andy Ruiz 5 6 punches follow as a response. You can go ahead and rewind back to the first fight when he got knocked out. Then after that, he got up, and as soon as Anthony Joshua thought that he could go for the finish, and he started throwing, Ruiz would respond back with three, four, five combinations, and that kind of startled Anthony Joshua. He got clipped in the back of the head in his equilibrium, and the fight was a wrap after that. But going into the rematch, I thought Andy Ruiz will stick to the same game plan, but he did not do so. Matter of fact, I don't know if this was on purpose or if he didn't stick to what he needed to do as far as a diet, but he came in way heavier than he was in the first fight. I think he came in like 30 pounds heavier in the second fight. And that kind of slowed him down a little bit. I can say that because Anthony Joshua showed up a little lighter in the rematch, and that definitely did show up. He was a little lighter on his feet. He was able to move. He was able to jab, bounce, back and forth. Some people say he ran the fight, but I don't think he ran. I think he was just boxing. He didn't want to commit to a brawl. He just knew that if he want to win, all he had to do was just box and stay on the outside. That was a game plan. But anyways, let's get to the highlights. Mmm. He already gave him a cut in the first round. Mmm. Bam. Bam. Double up on the jab. Man, I lost some money, man. I had money on Luis winning. Andy Ruiz, man. Come on, man. You supposed to come to this fight hungry. Not say that you was not hungry, but you should have put everything on the line. So win, lose or draw, you will know that you gave it your best. Because I watched the post fight conference, and Andy Ruiz was a little disappointed in himself, saying that I didn't give it my all. See, that's what Anthony Joshua is doing. Well, look at what Anthony Joshua is doing. He's just jabbing and moving around. Every time Andy Ruiz trying to cut the ring off, Joshua was just jump around. And every time Ruiz get closer, Joshua will go ahead and clinch to him till the referee break it up. Then he'll stick to jab and jab and jab. Every time Ruiz come closer, he's, he's gonna clinch to him, and the referee gonna break it up. Then he's gonna just jab, 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 and stick to the game plan. One thing that Andy Ruiz didn't do, and I'm surprised that he didn't do that. Ooh, look at that slug. Andy Ruiz, being a professional, being somebody who started in boxing since the age of 6, so he had way more boxing experience than Anthony Joshua, who started at 18. And somebody who had that much more experience than Joshua should know that you need to cut the ring off. I'm just disappointed that he let Anthony Joshua move freely all over the ring without cutting him off. The most basic thing you can do. Ooh, 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 yeah. Get him. Get him. Get the seat. Go, man. Go. Don't say come to me. Get him. You're supposed to go over there and get it. Andy Ruiz almost had him. Andy Ruiz, what are you doing? Go, man. Go. Let it go. Let your hands go. Don't be like Adrian Broner. Let your hands go. Andy Ruiz was like, come here. Meet me over here. And he was like, no, I'm going to just dance around the ring. And that's all she wrote with Anthony Joshua. Uh, give credit where credit is due. Anthony Joshua fought an amazing fight. He did his thing. Uh, is he a top tier? Yes, he's a top tier boxer, but he's definitely not at the same level as Deontay Wilder. He's not at the same level as Tyson Fury. So and what I heard right now is he's the man. Usyk, Usyk is the mandatory. Alexander Usyk, I heard he's the mandatory to fight Anthony Joshua next. So and that's going to be a great fight because I do rank Usyk, even though he just stepped up to the heavyweight division from the cruiserweight. But I do think when they fight, that's going to be one hell of a match. And Andy Ruiz, I want to see Andy Ruiz fight Ortiz. I think Andy Ruiz versus Luis Ortiz, that would be a great matchup uh, for next year. And we already going to have the rematch between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. And who do I have winning on that one? Well, you're gonna have to stay tuned. Then we're gonna talk about it because that's a fantastic, fantastic fight. We have a power, absolute power versus absolute skill. Great stuff. Thank you guys for watching this Hustles Reaction TV. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.